Hello, everybody. Hey, guess what? I went down, buy a new bag of tobacco. I'm standing in there, and this guy's looking at me, and he's ringing it up and everything. And he goes, "Man, can I have your autograph?" I said, "What?" He goes, "Can I have your autograph?" And I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Well," and he walks over to the counter and he grabs a clipboard out from underneath the counter, and he goes, "Are you registered to vote?" Folks, my head started going like this. It was swelling up. This guy asking me for an autograph. I was thinking he knew me. That head got big. Then it got popped when he asked me if I was registered to vote. I said, "Hell no. Do I look like I play in childish games? Come on." That was funny to me, folks. I laughed all the way out of that building. Uh, you guys, this two-party paradigm is the biggest joke on earth. On earth. You got your Democrats who are in control today, and you see what they're doing. And you guys are all praying that the Republicans are going to be in control in a few months, maybe have full control in a couple of years. Let me tell you something about your two party paradigm. And you can call me a liar, but all I have to do is show you history of what they both have done. Your Democrats destroy within, everything within. It's what they get paid to do when they're in control. The Republicans, they destroy everything without, on the outside. Think I'm crazy? Well, you had, what, a 20-year war with Afghanistan and Iraq, and before that, shit, people. Uh, you go back to Vietnam, Korea, World War One, World War Two. That's not even counting all the little ones. Who do you think keeps us in all them just constant wars? That's the Republicans. The ones who want to take all your damn rights away from you, and already have, and all your wealth away from you, and already did that a long time ago as well. That's your two party paradigm, folks. One destroys us, the other destroys everybody else. And you guys think one of these is going to save you. I guess if the Republicans are in office, at least they're destroying other countries and not our own. Then when the Democrats get brought in because everybody's tired of fighting wars, then you see what happens. They destroy everything on the inside. And not a one of them. Not Trump for putting us under medical martial law and writing a $6.2 trillion check to FEMA to carry out Operation COVID 19. But just before that, a year or so, he gave a raise to the entire government of $3 trillion. So Trump, in two checks, wrote $9.2 trillion worth of freaking money of yours, your children's, your grandchildren's, and your great grandchildren will never pay this shit off. Now, these Democrats want to tell you, oh, the more we borrow, the more the deficit goes down. And you believe it. Some of it. The Republicans, hell, they're just circling back around. Just watch Fox News. They're just circling back around to the 60s and 70s now. There's going to be a nuclear war. Russia's going to use nukes. America's going to use nukes. Iran's going to use nukes. China's going to use nukes. People, there was only a couple of countries. Actually, it all started in Germany, these nukes. And then they separated from there and went to two different other countries, America and Russia. And then they sold the technology to all these other countries. So if you've got a world full of nukes, it's because of America. And it's because of Russia. So now they want you just like they did us back in the 60s and 70s, 50s, 60s, and 70s when the Cold War was going on. Yeah. Everybody was building bunkers on their properties and shit so they could a bunker that would withstand a nuclear war. Everything they told us about nukes, folks, they even put it in the shows that the radiation would be so bad that if one nuke went off, nobody would be able to live there for 10,000 years. Nagasaki and Hiroshima proved that wrong. All the nukes that they've set off underground, above ground, underwater, has all proven that to be wrong. But they still want you to believe they've got these nukes. Folks, they told us back in the 60s and 70s, 3 nukes blown up on Earth would destroy the entire Earth. That it would have a cloud that passed around the Earth for so long, loaded with radiation and all kinds of shit, that there would be no life left on Earth after it circled around and around and around that ball Earth. Well, they supposedly set 2 off in Nagasaki and Hiroshima. Russia had Chernobyl, that was a nuclear meltdown. They supposedly piled concrete around it. Nobody, I believe, still lives there. China just had 6 nuclear meltdowns. Everybody, ain't nobody, no, they're not living on the property where the nuclear meltdowns happen, but nobody left. But that's the new threat. They want you scared to death of nuclear war. Scared to death of nukes and assault weapons. Well, let me tell you something, folks. If you're getting ready to have a nuclear war, and big cities and small cities are going to be blown up with nuclear weapons, how do you think your country's going to survive if the people who are left don't have your assault weapons? There's going to be power grid taken down if there's nuclear wars. That's going to kill a lot of people. Do you guys think about any of this shit seriously, or do you just, I don't know, you get in them games, you get on that TikTok and all these nasty channels with all these girls that, and guys, they're friends only channels, and watch them diddle themselves or whatever they're freaking doing? Do you not think about none of this stuff, folks? It's right in your face. Hell, 3 years ago when I started fighting this mask shit, when they was forcing everybody to wear masks around here, and I took it all the way to the governor's office. Governor, Attorney General of Ohio wouldn't do nothing. The Ohio State Health Department basically laughed at me, even though the governor put in his mask mandate a medical exemption. They had no plans of backing it. And I proved that to them in a year and a half. Not the sheriff would back that medical exemption, not the police department, nobody would back it. Today, folks, just a couple of days ago, there was a guy that showed up in court for jury duty, There are no mandates nowhere for masks anymore. This guy told him he wasn't wearing a mask in the courtroom to do jury duty. The judge was not wearing a mask. Other people were not wearing masks. They put the guy in jail that refused to put a mask on, and he was in there for 24 hours. Now, I'm sure there's a major lawsuit coming out of this. Damn sure of that. But that shows you these judges think they can do what they want. The judge didn't even have a mask on, and he was demanding the plaintiff to put one on. Back when I first started fighting this shit 3 years ago, folks, I was getting a hold of the Department of Justice asking that they would not do nothing. Because I went to the FBI, I went to the fucking sheriffs, I went to the police departments, I went to the governors, I went to the lieutenant general of our state, I went to the health boards, I went to all of them. Asking them what I'm supposed to do. There's a medical exemption in that mask mandate, and I'm being prosecuted for it. I still am trespassed from public places because I couldn't wear a mask 3 years ago. The FBI, they're proving everything a lot of us have been saying about them for years. For years, decades. Where's it? Hunter Biden's laptop, FBI. And you motherfuckers think the FBI is good people. CIA was involved in killing JFK. You can guarantee that. Whether it was only their gun or other people's guns that fired all at the same time. And don't tell me they don't train people to shoot at the exact same second. 8 bullets sounds like 1 bullet fired. The damn military trains that shit, folks. People, I'm telling you, nothing's going to get better on this earth. No Republican's going to save you. No doctor's going to save you. No Democrat's going to save you. No sheriffs, no police departments, no military heroes that you think you have. No one that has taken an oath to uphold and defend the Constitution is going to come and save you. Nothing's going to change on this earth until Jesus destroys this earth and rebuilds it. So if you're stuck to living for this world, I hope the money, I hope you're making some money. If you're stuck for living for this world, I hope you're mega rich. Because it's going to end soon. It's going to end soon. But if you're not living for this world, I hope you have found Jesus Christ. He is the light that shines on the path for you to follow. That's all that's going to save you. Till you understand that. You're going to fear the nukes and build a bunker. You're going to fear the government and start stockpiling food and growing gardens and shit. Well, they're already going after the gardens, folks. They're going after the Amish. They are the gardeners. You think you're going to be able to garden, but the Amish aren't. You better think about it, folks. I'm an old man. My days are numbered. There's nothing they can do to me anymore. Nothing. And they definitely ain't getting my soul. God loves you, so do I. Seek Jesus. Till the next one.